So this is actually my 26th year as an electrician. It's the only thing I've ever done. Started when I was 17, out of high school, had a neighbor who owned an electric company, worked with him for 10 years, got married, and then my wife convinced me to go and take my electrical license exam and start my own business. Hi Arlen, this is Todd. I'm the electrician with AC by J. How you doing this morning?
Just fine, thank you.
I've actually been dispatched out to your location for my first call of the day today. Would put my ETA right at about 8:45 if you're comfortable with that.
That'd be great.
I've been with AC by J for 7 months since I moved down here. I was leaning more towards finding a quality company that I could find who would share the same kind of values that I had. It's about creating a relationship with customers that you can build upon, that people can feel comfortable having you in their house consistently. That's the culture of AC by J. It's a relationship building business. I don't feel like I'm stagnant. I feel like there's many opportunities for me. Not just in being a technician and doing different things, but in advancement in the company. Click arrive on there to let dispatch and the homeowner know that we have arrived. If they're not around, if they had to run out for any reason, it sends them a text message to let us know that we're on the property.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is not working. In these outlets here, so I don't know if something gave out in there.
Okay.
And these over here are not working either, I don't think. Let me check and see.
I'll go get some testing equipment, basically, and come in and I'll test all your outlets that aren't working.
And
And
our stuff is around the corner and stuff over there.
the distribution panel?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. There's a few kitchen countertop outlets that aren't working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some testing equipment and we're gonna go and find out exactly what the issues are.
Those on?
No, these are off as well. They might have accidentally tripped one of your circuit breakers. Nothing.
Nothing?
Okay. So anything on countertops or anything near 6 feet of water got to be GFI protected. So there's probably a single GFI outlet with the test and reset button somewhere, the laundry room, garage, one of the bathrooms that needs to be reset right now that is causing those to not function. So if we don't find a breaker issue, that's what we'll look to next. This is your issue right here. So we have a bad breaker. Let's try and, yeah, see how hard that is to reset that guy? Even when it faults, like this one. Fault into the direct fault position, right? So this one, we can hear it wanting to fault, but it's not faulting. And we're not getting voltage out of it. So that is your issue there. I'll put on the option there for the whole panel, and then I'll put on the option for the breakers, just the panel rejuvenation we call it, and then the option for just removing and replacing the breaker. And then you can kind of see where we're at and decide what you want to do from there.
Okay.
Awesome. Being that the age of his panel is almost 40 years now, I'm going to give him the options, or at least discuss the options of an estimate to remove and replace the 200 amp service on the panel or on the house with an upgraded 40 space 200 amp circuit panel. So right now I'm jumping on my iPad and I'm going to create these options in the Service Titan. We'll go from the top and work our way down, okay? All right, so this is the removing and replacing the entire panel. It's the panel and the meter, all the breakers. Now your second option was your panel rejuvenation, which removes and replaces all the breakers in the panel. Your last option would be just to remove and replace that AFCI breaker that's out there to get you working today.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll have you sign off on that one estimate right now, and then I'll go grab that part and we'll take care of this. They chose option 3 just to replace the ground fault breaker at this time. So a GFI breaker requires the neutral wire to be wired directly into the breaker instead of to the neutral bar. And the breaker itself has a neutral wire that is then wired to the neutral bar. Amazing. Everything works wonderfully. Option 3 was accepted, the breaker was replaced, and that his system is now operational. And don't forget to thank you for choosing ACYJ.